Okay, so today I'm going to do a tutorial on backgrounds and borders for IMView. I already have this open, but what you do to get there is new, blank file, then make sure it's in pixels, nothing else, just pixels, 100 by 80. This doesn't really matter, I don't even know that, I never messed with that. Then you're going to pick a base color. I use Photoshop, I guess you can make a tutorial on GIMP. I'm just going to make a main one, very basic type of background. So I'm going to make sure you are not drawing on this one because you need to blur it, and you cannot blur this image. If you do, it just won't look right. So sure, you make a new layer. I go to new layer, and then you do this one here. I'm making perfectly straight lines by clicking my left mouse, holding shift, and then down. You could do it like this, but it's not going to look very good. So it's best to click and hold shift, and you're good. Then I want to duplicate this. Ever so slightly. Drag it. About there, I guess. I'm not really sure how much I'm going to blur this. Hit right to make a difference. Oh, wrong layer. Wrong layer again. Okay, I'm just going to do this. I'm doing that by just selecting this and then using my arrows. You can very easily erase the ones you don't want that are overlapping like this. Random lines here maybe, if I can get it right. Okay, good enough. But this is not going to look right because I need too many, and I need to blur it. Or else I could. That doesn't look that bad, but it doesn't look that good either. Anyway. You can do this if you want. This is just changing the color of it. Whatever. So I usually use soft light because it's not too dark, not too blur more. That's not very well. So glossy, but not going to be very good. It's just going to make it rather. You know what? I think I am going to just make this less lines because that seems to be looking strange. This much. Alright, so I'm going to delete this, make a new layer, yes. New layer, start this over. Probably speed this up so then. Oh, wrong one. Oops. Oops, what did I do? Okay, there we go. Now this is actually a good amount. Probably should have done this first time. So we're going to filter, blur, gloss, and blur is usually what I use. Definitely not 20, that's way too much. Not 5, maybe 1, 2, 3. I'd say 2. That's pretty nice. Make that one a soft light. And I think I'm actually going to duplicate this just so I can get it in little cracks. It doesn't have anything in it. Click right here. Come on, little bit. There you go. Alright. You can truthfully do this any way you want. It doesn't really matter. This is just a basic one. That is not very hard to do. Now you're going to want to take this brush, just any brush really. Oh, something so slow. Oh my god, this one's so slow, and this one invited me, and that makes everything so slow. Oh, probably just leave the chat. Yeah, it's telling me to basically. Okay, so with a decent sized circle, right smack in the middle of white. I guess that blur did not very much though, so blur, gloss, and blur, depends on how much white blur. And there we go. Alright. Gloss is underneath here. That just gives it kind of a shiny effect. You know, it looks pretty. And also do some other cool things like zoom in here. It should definitely be too big. Wait for that to move. Okay, yeah, 8 is too big. To make it look like the edges are shined, do this. This is a smudge tool, which I just use to make sharper edges. Just by pushing and dragging, and it'll give a sharp effect. Move this more into the corner. Nope, not that one. Layer 3, I think. Some difficulties. Do this, and then make that soft light overlay, which I think soft light is definitely a good choice. Nah, that's too much blurred. Undo. To undo, Control V instead of going to edit undo. That's annoying. Blur, glossing blur, maybe 1. 2 might be alright. But I'm so close up. Oh god, my mouse coming up. I'm sorry about that.
And if not, I can work with 16 and 16 and 8.
So you can do what?
It's a little bit. Who are you talking to?
No, I'm making a video for YouTube.
It's a little bit further away. But listen, I could go with work 2 days a week.
Okay.
Listen to me.
All right, I'm listening.
20 hours a day. But that'd be my 40 hours in 2 days, Robin.
Okay.
Because it's like a 25-minute drive. Or I can work 2 16s and an 8.
Interesting.
Okay, now you have to get on there and my Carla just didn't get mine. She wants it on here. She wants write my name and my address and everything on here. Email it to Carla. Now, just send me paperwork.
What? Now?
Yeah.
Hold on. Can you wait until I finish the video?
I'll start at $10 an hour if you want to go at least, guys. Huh? And Carla will be my boss. Seriously. How could you go wrong? Huh?
Anyway. I just gives it a blurred, not a blurred, a shiny effect. Whenever you zoom out, I'm sorry about that. Just excited.
I'm going to have 5 days off a week. I'll work 2 days, all day, 20 hours a day, but I'll have 5 days off. I'll get my 40 hours and it'll be $400 every 2 weeks. I can't beat that.
Okay.
No, $400 a week. It's 40 times 10 is $400.
Awesome.
And I was only making $9 down there. And I worked there for 5 years, 6 years. Hmm?
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, we have a tutorial on how to make stuff. Excuse me.
Well, as soon as we're done, let me know exactly.
Okay. So that's basically how to make a background. Try weird things like say instead you wanted some other shapes like you can also download any of these brushes from I forget the name of the website somewhere. But you can basically do anything really. Do this. That looks kind of cool, I guess. Making a layer. Do this. Make it overlay, soft light, whatever, and put it under there so it has that effect. It looks kind of cool. Do you like my beautiful art? Of course. But yeah, you can basically do anything you want. Doesn't really matter. There's no limitations. As long as just watching me. So now I will go on to making a border. And I realize this video is probably way too long. It's alright. Once you have this made, make sure you're using a file, save as, whatever you want to save as. I would save as background. Make sure it's not a Photoshop. It cannot be a Photoshop. It has to be a PNG. Nothing with a PNG will work. So make sure you save it as a PNG. Now we are going to go on to making borders. Those, it depends, can be more difficult. My border actually is, I guess I could have just opened it, but no, not done. I'm sorry. My border is this right here, and this is my background. So I'll show you how to make a simple border. And I'm going to start from like right here. Doesn't matter where you start, as long as it looks even. Okay. This looks about even. And then once you have this selected, what is actually selected is what is inside. So this whole area, like I will just randomly paint, is selected. This on the outside cannot be messed with because that's not selected. So to get this outside is your border. I'm going to get my regular paintbrush. This outside, yeah, that cannot be touched. What you need to do is to select, inverse. And now, instead of this, not do anything on this now because this is selected. So just like that. Now what we're going to do, it depends, whatever color you want, but I'm just going to do a generic black because that is a neutral color to go with anything. Just paint in that border. It's going to be perfectly even because that's how you have it selected. Select, deselect, and there you go. And this can easily be removed and whatever. You're going to want to make a new layer. You're going to want to select this square. Now make sure, this is to give it shine by the way. You're going to do a very little square. It takes some patience to get this perfect. And just color that square in. Select, deselect. Now you're going to go down to your smudge tool, right here, smudge tool, and these other ones, finger. And you are going to click right until the outside of the circle is hitting the middle. Shift and smudge it out until you're content with how far it's going. Do that to both sides. Then you can drag it, do whatever to wherever you want it. This isn't very even, but it doesn't look that bad. So it's alright. Now you can duplicate this. Then you can drag this one down as well. Just like this. You don't really want it to be too even because it wants to have a, you know, it doesn't want to look like it's too perfect. It looks like it's shine. That's what it's meant to be anyway. And duplicate again. And now this one is this one now. Down here. What you're going to want to do is go to layer. Wait, no. Rotate. Image rotate. Flip horizontal. And it will. Wait. Is the right one? No, it's not. Image rotate. But vertical? What? This being gay. Okay. That's why. Okay. Do not do what I just did. I just confused myself. You go to image rotate, then rotate 90 left or right. It doesn't matter. You want to duplicate that one now and drag that over here to wherever you designed. Down, up, whatever. Now when you zoom out, it just looks like it's, you know, shiny latex border. When you zoom in, you can kind of see it's not really, but now to merge all these down into one, except, well, I should merge that down as well. Anyway, now you can unselect all of these. It doesn't matter. That's just showing that that's actually there. Now what we can do is we can add text. Like, I'm actually probably going to make a new border because I changed my name to this instead of Bella. So I'm probably gonna make it Firefly. I might do that right now, actually. Alright, so make any size. Anywhere, doesn't really matter. It should probably, it should be a darker color than your background, obviously. I don't know size. That's a little bit big. Just a little. No big deal. Alright, make that a 8, maybe. No. I knew I was happy sizes. Okay, anyway. So that's the name I desire, but I am definitely going to change it to this. And then okay, first I'm going to have to make a bigger box that fits. Oopsie. Sorry guys, I should probably know exactly what I'm doing before I try and do it, huh? Oops. Alright, so, bigger box. And it fits. Good, alright. So now we can easily scale this. Or not. Why is it doing this? Oh, that's why. Let's see. That is why. Okay. Now it'll scale. I have to have it later unselected before I do that. Okay, it looks blurry whenever you do this, but it's really not. It just looks blurry. So that is exactly what it will look like. And you will not save this with the background. You're going to want to say, show hide. Only have these two showing. Save this individually. Like, I'm gonna save this right now as, so I have a new one. Here's a new one. This is my old, I can't find my finger, I just did that. Alright. So anyway, that is a tutorial on how to make that. I will, show you a preview. I'm gonna create something like this. I'm not gonna create anything. I can just save this entire thing right now with something random. See how it pops up. 4. Sure, why not? I never choose legit names for anything. I just kinda put a letter in few numbers. Let's just say, top. Sheets coffee's the best. Put that in the chat. I warned her that I'd be doing this, so it's alright. Okay, so once you're here, you make your product, whatever. Go here, upload. Now remember, the picture has to be 100 by 80. I should have probably made a picture that wasn't 100 by 80 just to prove to you that it has to be. Well, you should believe me. If you don't, you're going to be wasting your time. Makes sense. Anything other than that, and it will not work. Oh, why being so slow today? You don't like me, don't you? Alright. And there it is. I don't know if I like that much. I might change the font, and you do notice this is a little bit lighter, not lighter, thinner than this. But other than that, it is alright. So anyway, that is how you make a border and a background.